I teach leadership at the Yale School of Management. So one question people often ask me is, what makes a company thrive? And my answer is, go play some video games. Specifically, Baldur's Gate 3, and the second, Dragon Age: The Veilguard. These two video games are almost perfect lessons of two different ways to approach a business. One of them is about what you get when you pursue excellence, when you want to make something great, and that's your North Star. The second is what happens when your focus is on chasing short-term profits and you're willing to sacrifice quality to get your quarterly numbers. They'll offer as close to a perfect controlled experiment as real business will offer in the comfort of the gaming chair in your own home. Let's start with Baldur's Gate 3. There are 5 major awards for Video Game of the Year. Baldur's Gate 3 is the first game in history to win all 5. In fact, Baldur's Gate won so many industry awards that Larian had to set up a rotation of when its employees would be attending the award ceremonies because picking up trophies was actually interfering with getting work done. And commercially, there are more than 15 million copies sold, generating a pre-tax profit of over $250 million. Larian Studios that made it was obsessed with making a perfect gaming experience. That means they did things like create 17,000 possible ending variations, or invest enormous resources in getting dialogue and graphics and acting right in scenes that only 0.001% of gamers might see. That's what commitment to excellence is really like. Dragon Age: The Veilguard is an exemplar of the opposite approach. And the basic problem with Veilguard is that it was distorted by the short-term demands and chasing commercial fads. It's what happens when you throw a lot of resources, but you devote them just to thinking about what will get you the best short-term commercial returns, and not about saying, okay, what is going to be the best possible experience for our customers? So you keep throwing out work and chasing new ideas, and not polish it into the real gem that BioWare itself used to be famous for making. Bringing it back to the broader question of leadership, this isn't just a story about video games. You change the name of the industry, but the story is always the same. Boeing's downfall began when its engineering-centric culture was replaced by a finance-centric culture focused on making their quarterly numbers. GE's downfall began when Jack Welch replaced their operational excellence with financial engineering. Intel's downfall began when their first ever non-engineer CEO passed on the chance to make the chip for the iPhone because he said it wasn't a big enough opportunity. Nike stumbled badly when they appointed a CEO who cared so little about sneakers that he mispronounced the name of a crucial material that Nike uses in some of its sneakers. When you're running a company, the most important thing you can do is remember that you are in the business to make great products, not to make numbers. And if you make great products, the numbers will come.